Now let us go on to the phase change diagram. Okay, so TV diagram, phase change diagram of a particular. Let me do an experiment. Okay, what I'm trying to do is I'm having a vessel. Okay, inside the vessel I'm having water. Okay, this water is enclosed with some piston. On top of the piston, let me add some weight W. Okay, so this is my initial condition. So this is a cylinder. Okay, inside the cylinder I'm having water at 0 degree centigrade. Okay, on top of this water I'm having a piston. On the piston, on top of the piston I have put some weight. Okay, now this is the initial volume of the piston, so initial volume of water, sorry, initial volume of the water. Because since the weight is compressing the water, this water will be having some pressure. Okay, it will be having some pressure P. You got it right? It will be having some pressure P. Now I'm heating this water. I'm heating this water. So what will happen is this water, the temperature of the water will increase from 0 to the saturated temperature. Okay, the temperature of the water will increase from 0 to saturated. Saturated temperature means at where it's like here at normal condition the saturated temperature of water is like 100, but it will increase to the saturated temperature. The volume will be remain same. This will be like the volume of the water. Okay, still it's going, heating is going on. The pressure is remains same, guys. Okay, after saturation, what will happen is the water will change to steam, right? The water will try to convert to steam, right? So because of that, the steam, the pressure of the pressure inside the things will keep once the steam started producing, the pressure inside will the pressure will increase, right? So what will happen? Some of the water will convert it into wet steam. They are converted into steam. So because of the pressure, the piston will move up. You got it right? The piston will move up. So because of the pressure. So this is at the third stage. At the fourth stage is the entire water. The entire water will be converted to, all the water will be converted to a steams, wet steams. Okay, this is water, guys. And keep on heating that. So the pressure will increases. Now the pressure is increased, right? At the end, finally, so what will happen if you keep on increasing means this the water is like still the water is called disaturated steam. Okay, it will increase the pressure even more. The piston will be like moving upward. The surprising thing here so far is, okay, one surprising thing from here to here, na, the temperature of the water from here to here is same. Is it surprising? It's surprising, right? If you see that the temperature once it started the saturating point, okay, once it started the saturating point, you got it right. The phase change is happening, right? The phase change is happening, which means the water is, some of the water is changed to steam, and the water is fully converted to steam. This is like saturated, all are dry saturated steam. This is like wet steam. If you see that, the temperature of this here, it starts from 0. Let me take, let me assume that 100 degree is the saturated temperature of water. Okay, from 0 to 100, okay, the temperature of water will rise because of the heat. Okay, once it reaches 100 degree, here, okay, now it will be like it reaches the saturated point. The 100 degree is the saturated point of water. So some of the water will be converted to steam, but still the temperature will be maintained at 100 degree only. Okay. Then here all the water vapors are, all the waters are converted to steam. Still the temperature will be 100. So that is surprising. The phase change is happening here. The phase change of water is converted to steam, but the temperature will be remains constant throughout the process. It's like it's an experiment. If we measure the temperature, means the temperature will be remain constant. Once it is attained a super dry saturated steam means all the water vapors are converted to steam, still the temperature will be same. Okay. Then after that, if you further increase means then the temperature of water will increase. This is superheated steam. And now I'm explaining the properties of pure substance, guys. Water is like one of the pure substance. So this is like a important property. Keep note in mind. After that, the temperature will increase like 125 degree or 150 degree. It's keep on increasing. So if I plot it for a constant pressure, if I plot this PV diagram, okay, so that's what I plotted here, sorry, PV diagram. Okay, plotted here. If you see that initially at every point, okay, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 at a particular no temperature. If you see that the temperature of this, if I having a for a pressure of one particular pressure means for a low pressure, what will happen? The water is converted into like here. The temperature of the water is increasing. This is like sensible heating. Sensible heating means the water is like increasing. Okay, so temperature of the water is increasing. Then the latent heat. Latent heat means the water temperature is like same, but the phase change happens. Okay, then superheated point. Now if you increase the temperature, this is for one pressure value, one pressure one, curve one. Now if I'm increasing my pressure, so my increasing my pressure means, so this thing will happen again. So latent heat, then sensible heat, then superheat. This is for pressure 2. So if I keep on increasing the pressure and I plot it means, finally, if I intersect all the, the main points, so the curve will look something like this. Okay, you got it right? So that's what I have written here. Okay, here, this line is nothing but, this particular line is nothing but saturated liquid line. Okay, because before this line, the water is liquid. Okay, saturated liquid line. Now this is nothing but liquid vapor region. This particular region is nothing but liquid vapor region. You got it right? Because at this region we'll be having, this is nothing but liquid vapor region, guys. This is nothing but liquid vapor region. It contains both vapor, water vapor and waters, wet steam and water, right? So liquid vapor region. And the third one is this line. This particular line is called saturated vapor line. Okay, from here after this, the water will this is like fully saturated, which means all the water is converted to steam at here. Then the temperature of the water will increase. See, the beautiful thing of that is, here the temperature is remain constant, the phase change is happening right here only. This is like fully water, then at the end it is fully steam. Okay, but the temperature remains constant. Okay, keep that in mind. You got it right? The temperature T is constant. This is the phase change diagram. There is one particular point. If I keep on increasing the pressure, there will be like one particular point at which the water will directly convert it to steam. There won't be any phase change region. You got it right? If I keep on increasing the pressure, you got it right? If I keep on increasing the pressure, directly the water will convert it to steam. So that is like this is nothing but critical point. At critical point, what is happening means, directly that the saturated liquid line and saturated vapor line will coincide. So we can say something like that is nothing but a critical point. You got it right? So that is this is the vapor pressure.